It's one of my biggest charms.
I know. Well, we got a lot of things to talk about, and we wanted to talk about some events coming up.
Yeah.
I love, as everybody knows, being the Baroness of Barbecue, that I really support a lot of the local barbecue restaurants that are good, and Iron Pig Ale House is one of them. I just adore Chef Rick Daniels. I think he's an amazing chef, and he goes even beyond barbecue. He used to work for the Whisk and Ladle Group and at Prep Kitchen, so we know he's got those fine dining touches.
I did not know that, but I loved Prep Kitchen, and I love Iron Pig Ale House too. I've been a couple times, and I've never had a bad experience.
I know, and he's probably got my favorite ribs on the planet. And
okay.
I just love the way he does them, and the greens. The best greens I've had so far in San Diego, and apologies to a couple other places that do make them very good. He's just my favorite. And I also do not like mac and cheese, but he makes the best mac and cheese I've ever had.
I may have to go in and just make sure that I get the greens and the mac and cheese then.
You should. And then on Tuesday nights, he does his fried chicken on Tuesday nights that is just off the charts. So good. Yeah. So we go there sometimes just for that. But on the 31st of January, he's doing what they're calling the Long Table Project. And it's the first one in a series. I believe it's 5 courses. It's going to be $80. And I think if you buy the tickets at IPA, Iron Pig Ale House in PB, you save $5, so that helps. And I don't believe he's doing barbecue. You can find the invite on Facebook, but he's not saying yet what he's making. I did talk to him when I was in there a couple weeks ago, and it's going to be like amazing.
Very cool.
And he's going to get a chance to do some things other than the barbecue, which he does.
That's what makes all these events fun for the chefs, right? They get to kind of veer off of their menu. Right,
exactly. Because, he's got the barbecue thing wired, just totally wired.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this. I will definitely be there. And I hope to be at all of them. So perfect. I just want to promote him. A great guy, and he's got some southern dishes that I'm kind of hoping he brings out that night.
Oh, cool.
That, again, are not on the regular menu at Iron Pig Ale House. So we'll see what happens.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, there's a couple other events I know going on in town that are worth mentioning for all you food fanatics out there.
Do tell.
I know that Culture and Cocktails at the San Diego Museum of Art is always a lot of fun. It's kind of like a shishi happy hour, but there's always great little bites, and there's always great cocktails. And that one's one that I always tell everybody, if you just want to dip in, you don't want to go to one of the big giant galas and that type of thing, but you want to go and you want to see the exhibits and kind of, get dressed up for a night. That's a really fun
and get
one.
Some culture.
Yeah, get a little culture. It is fun though. It's a lot of fun. It's a different night out, right? I mean, a lot of the events, that we go to are all so food oriented, of course, in our scene.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not at all. But this one's kind of a little mix of stuff, so that's why I like it. I have my cannabis dinner on Saturday, which will be a lot of fun.
I'm going to be there. I'm very excited. My first one, yes.
And I spoke to Chef today, and I've just been speaking to Chef Miguel every single day. So
we love
just making
Miguel.
Sure to get through it, and he's got some phenomenal stuff on the menu. I'm really excited.
I don't doubt that at all.
And I can't eat it.
Because you're running the whole thing.
Because I'm running the thing.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
I know.
But you know what? I'm going without my boyfriend because he's not into all that. And I'm definitely going to take a Lift ride there and home.
And we hope everybody does. I'm pretty sure everybody usually does. I've never actually seen
We've been doing it a lot lately. So, just so I'm not a drinker, but he loves to drink a little bit, not a lot. So, yeah.
But that way everybody gets a chance, right? Yeah.
And I don't know how affected I'm going to be. I'm a little cautious about it.
Sorry.
But I trust Miguel and how he's going to dose us.
Good. Yeah, it's gonna be. You'll be pleasantly surprised, I think.
Cool.
Yeah. And I know that Karen over at Small Bar has her supper club
happening
at January 30th, I believe. I think her tickets are also on Facebook. What else is going on in town? Let's see. Oh, one that I'm really excited about.
What's that?
Never been. Chef Jason Knibb over at 910 in La Jolla, he is worth the splurge. Now, on February 6th, he's doing a partnership with Cake Bread Cellars, and it's a wine pairing.
Wine, right.
But you never go wrong with Jason. He is one of the most talented guys in
I've heard a lot of great things about him,
So that's another really good one.
Yeah.
But we have news on our next podcast guests, right?
We do. It's kind of exciting. Go ahead.
Go ahead and tell everybody who we have.
We have Claudette Wilkins.
Yes.
And for those who, if you don't know who she is, where the hell have you been? But Top Chef this season. She's also been on Top Chef in Mexico.
Yep. Second season.
Yes, and I believe she is opening a new restaurant called
El Jardín. And it's
I would have said that wrong. So.
El Jardín in Liberty Station opens, I believe, March-ish. You know.
Yeah, and see, Liberty Station is in our backyard.
Yeah.
So I'm really there's so many great restaurants in Liberty Station.
There really are.
So when does hers open, you said?
March-ish. And, you know,
Okay.
I mean, timelines on restaurant openings
Right.
are always fluctuating. So.
Well, so she's our next guest on you said February.
What is that?
It's our next one. I've got
next
like
Tuesday.
Yes, next Tuesday morning.
Next Tuesday.
Right, which is oh my goodness, is the
January 30th.
30th.
That's right.
Yeah. we have so many great guests coming up, and and we do it every other week.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have her on there. We're gonna ask her some questions about Top Chef, and of course about her new place.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we'll think of some really driving, hardcore questions for her.
But also remember, if you have any questions for any of our guests that are ever coming up, just pop notes over, send a message, however you want to, because we'd love to hear, from you all and make sure that we get those kinds of questions answered from our guests when they are on.
Yeah, even though we do Facebook Live at the moment, that's something you can still send them before.
Yeah.
You can watch it after if you can't watch it at that moment. We always do it about 10 in the morning every other Tuesday. And
I love the about 10 in the morning.
About 10, yeah, it's like, it's right around there, so.
10-ish.
10-ish. That's right, exactly. And then our next podcast, I just confirmed this morning.
Yes.
Is with a very good friend of mine, Hillary Rossi, who is the food and beverage director for the Patio Group. And as most of you know, the Patio Group is just insane with how many restaurants they are opening.
And they're beautiful.
Beautifully designed. The food is fantastic. And they're all not even right here in San Diego. There's some are, she just opened, I want to say it's called Chicken Farm, P-H-A-R-M.
Wow.
Chicken Farm up in Petaluma, California. So we'll be talking about it. We'll be talking to her really about how does this group open so many darn restaurants and the pros and cons of that.
Yeah.
And I know her from a little pizza place in OB, which she's now developing stir-fried pizza up and down the coast with the Patio Group. So, and she's a hoot. She's a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then of course we have our last podcast of February will be with the magnificent, the fantastic, the award-winning chef. He won the Barilla World Food Pasta Championships, Accursio Lota.
Which I'm very excited
Yes,
about.
from Solari Ristorante.
Also in Liberty Station.
Also in Liberty, there we go, Liberty Station again, with the owner, Randy, who's a sweetheart of a guy.
And also, if you've never been to Solari, you really are behind in the. You've got to go there.
That's our Christmas Eve tradition now.
I love it. It's phenomenal.
And Accursio comes out and just like treats us like a king and a queen. And
he's one of the nicest men I have ever met.
He is.
Really,
sweet.
really lucky to
his
have
little
him in
cheeks
San
all the
Diego.
time. He's so sweet. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I'm really excited. We have a good
lot on our
February
plate,
moving in, and then and I'll be out for a couple days. I'll be gone just after February 13th. I think I leave on February 14th.
Where are you going?
Cuba.
Cuba?
Yes, I do.
Oh my goodness.
I have a little trip planned to go to Cuba for 4 days. Really quick trip.
Oh, that's a very fast trip.
It's a very fast trip because I have to run out, do a few contractual items because we're doing some education tours in April and May. So I'm doing food tours to the farms.
I might have to go on one of those.
It's going to be pretty amazing. So it's going to be to the farms and to some of the home kitchens and.
So this is like a scouting trip almost, right?
So this one is to just finalize all the details so that I can take a whole group of about 20 in May.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be hooking up somewhere on that.
It's going to be an amazing trip.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'll be out just those, and so I'll have lots to talk about when I get back.
I know, that's really exciting. I know that I will be gone. It's not completely confirmed yet, but I should be gone for a couple of weeks in March.
Okay.
Going back to the Caribbean to my little island called Bonaire that I love, and all I'm going to do is snorkel for like 14 days straight.
And take pictures.
Okay.
Take pictures.
I will. I'll take pictures. Lots of pictures. Duh.
Maybe if we can get you in someplace that has really great Wi-Fi for a day, we can do a quick little
Wouldn't that be great? Their internet is real iffy.
It's real.
So,
it really
I haven't
is,
been back there in 10 years, but It's iffy. We'll see. That'll be an exciting adventure.
It
So.
will be. Maybe we'll get you on a Skype call or something.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be fun.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, that's all I've got for the next couple of weeks.
I think that's plenty, right?
Right. I know.
Yeah.
Well, you all go find the next best bite in San Diego and report back, and we'll be back with you on Tuesday with Chef Claudette Wilkins. All right.
Yeah. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.